RISE is an acronym for Reveal.js Jupyter/IPython Slideshow Extension. And as the name suggests, RISE is a Jupyter Notebook extension that enables you to create dynamic presentation slides from your Jupyter Notebook. Through RISE, a notebook is rendered as a Reveal.js-based slideshow, during which you can execute code, display plots, or show your audience any actions you would perform inside the notebook itself. To use RISE, you first need to install it. The single-line conda install is the best way to install RISE, using conda install-c Damian Avila 82 RISE. Damian Avila is the creator of RISE. You can also use pip install RISE, which requires two additional steps: install the JavaScript and CSS, and enable the NB extension. All of the installation instructions are listed here in the RISE documentation at damianavila.github.io/RISE. You will know when you've fully installed RISE when a new button with a mini bar chart, Enter Exit RISE Slideshow, appears in your notebook toolbar, and the Slideshow option appears in your Cell Toolbar submenu under View. To use RISE, assign a slide type to each cell, and if needed, rearrange the cells until they provide the appropriate structure for your presentation. It's important to keep in mind that RISE is another view of your notebook. Anything that works in the notebook should work in RISE. If you can execute code in the notebook, then you can execute code in RISE. Let's walk through it. I've created a new notebook that contains all of the work we performed in our energy analysis, with additional markdown cells added to give the document structure. You'll soon see how powerful this is when using with RISE. To get started, select Slideshow from the Cell Toolbar submenu under View. This gives you access to the metadata for each cell and activates the individual cell type selections. To return to the regular display, select None. In the right corner of each cell, select the cell type from the drop-down box. The options are Slide, Subslide, Fragment, Skip, and Notes. RISE will present the cells in the order displayed in the notebook. Once you've finished setting your cell types, move your slides into the order you would like to present them in by selecting the cells and clicking on the up and down arrows in the notebook toolbar. I'm satisfied with the current order of my slides. Once your slides are of the type and in the order you like, click the Enter Exit icon in your toolbar. Your first slide will fill the screen. My first slide is built off of a markdown cell with the title header, Quantitative and Visual Exploratory Data Analysis, EDA, in the Jupyter Notebook with Python. So that is my title slide. Use the arrows in the lower right corner of the slide to navigate through the presentation, or alternatively, use either the right and left arrows on your keyboard, or the spacebar or Shift plus spacebar to advance the slides forward or backwards. For sub-slides, either click on the screen arrows or use the page up, page down keys on your keyboard. You can see here that the slides are editable and executable. Press Shift-Enter to execute code in your presentation. Close the slideshow by clicking the X in the left corner of the screen. Now you are able to share your Jupyter Notebook analyses via RISE presentation slides.